Okay, welcome back guys to the final video of this mini-series. So we'll take care of the timer. Now we could spend like 20 minutes building this from scratch, but I think it's better off that we just get an already made one, and you can read all about how to make it on the author's page. The author is called Cătălin. And he's offering the script for free on devingredients.com. You'll find the link below the video. So you can go here and read the tutorial if you want. He explains all about it. Or you can just go ahead and download the plugin by clicking here. He gives you a zip with the plugin and some instructions on how to use it. Now I've already downloaded the script. I have it in my JS folder. So I'll go ahead and include it or reference it in my HTML file. So let's uncomment this. And I'll go ahead and also reference jQuery. So I'll say http code.jQuery.com/jQuery latest.js, and then I'll do a script, and source will be JS countdown.js. Okay, so now we've referenced it. We need to write some markup for the actual timer. So the way to do that is to create a list, unordered list. Let's give it an ID of countdown, and I'm gonna create 4 list items which will have a span and a paragraph. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Span will have a class of days and will contain a 00. Paragraph will have a class of, let's call this time ref days. Now I'm using the exact same names that Cătălin used in his tutorial, and I'm gonna say days here. Okay, and just go ahead and copy these and just change days for hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, something like that. And also don't forget to change the name here. So hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay. So now this is our actual markup. Now let's make that timer work. So if we go below here, we'll do script, and we'll do the following. We'll say document ready function. Okay. So we're saying countdown. Let's reference this properly. Countdown, and we'll apply countdown. It's the function that makes everything work. So we'll say this. We must we must give it a date. So the date's gonna be, let's say let's say today is 17th, so 17 of July 2012, and let's do an hour, like 12, or yeah, let's do 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. Okay, and also we'll do format on, and format on means we have 2 digits instead of 1. Okay, and that's all that we need really. Let's see. And we can also specify a function like this, and this will be the callback function. Essentially it means the function that gets executed once the countdown is complete, right? Okay, so let's see, we have that and we have that. So now our script should work. Let's have a look. Yep, it does. As you can see, the countdown has already started. So the last thing we need to do now is go ahead and style the timer. So go back to styles less. We'll do timer, and we'll do this UL countdown, and we'll target first the list items. The list items must be displayed as an inline block like this. Okay, let's give them a color of white so we can see what's going on. There we go. What else? Let's do background transparent, and the URL will be timerpiece.png. Okay, no repeat, left and top. All right, let's see. Okay, let's give it a width. Let's see, timer piece. It has a width of 104 pixels. So 104 pixels, like that. And what else? Let's do a margin bottom, just so we push everything down. Okay, something like that. And let's align the text on the center. And let's remove, actually, let's change the color to base text. Okay, something like that. Now already this is starting to take shape. Now if we look inside each timer piece, we can see that we have a span and a paragraph, right? So let's target those spans. So list item, and we'll do span. And let's see, font size. Let's increase it to about 3 ems. Font weight should be bold. Let's copy the color to the span area since it makes more sense. Let's see. Let's check it out. Alright, it's starting to look good. But we need to position this in the middle of our background. So to do that, let's have a look at the size of the image. it's 120. So I'll say height will be 120 pixels and line height should be 120 pixels. Let's check it out. Pretty good, except it's not exactly on the middle. And that's because if we look at the image, we also have some shadows that are not really visible on a dark background. So I'm gonna change the height and line height to about 110. Okay, so now it looks a bit better. 108 maybe, something like that. Okay, now we can see that we have quite a bit of a space here, and I don't want that. So let's go back to, let's see, timer area H1, margin bottom, set it to 0. Okay, something like that. Let's take a look back here. I think we need to do some tweaks here, like the font size. I'll keep it at 2 ms, so just a bit smaller, like that. And also I need to excuse me, I need to push it down a bit. So I'm gonna do margin top 1 m. And actually it makes more sense if I put this in timer area. As a padding. Sorry about this. What was I thinking? Okay, so now we have a padding of 2 ms on the top. Alright. Next, we gotta take care of these seconds, minutes, hours, and so on. And to do that, we must target the paragraphs. So we'll do paragraph, time ref, what was it called? Time ref days, hours, minutes, and so on. So time ref days, copy this, hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, so what do? We do margin top 2 ms to push them down. We'll change the color to light text. We will do text transform, uppercase. Let's see. Okay, and we'll do a font size of 0.875 ms. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I think I'll change the margin here to 1 m. Oh, okay, yeah. So the margin bottom here refers to the whole thing. If I want to change the distance between the timer piece and the label, I gotta do, let's see. Yeah, I gotta change this margin here. 1 m, like that. Okay, well, excuse me, if we look at the PSD, we can see that we only need a very thin line on the top, in the middle, just so we give that realistic effect. So a very easy way to do that is by using a pseudo element like before. So we'll do this, before, and we'll do content, nothing, width, we'll do 100%, so that the white line will span on the entire width of the text. We'll do a height of 1 pixel, and now the actual line that we'll see, 1 pixel, solid, white, and it should be border top. Let's see. And let's see what I did wrong. I forgot this. We need to position it. Okay, so there we go. Now it's on the very top. So all I gotta do now is say top, and I'll bring it to about halfway, and that means 50 pixels. That's a bit too much. Let's try 30 pixels. All right, something like this. Change this to white. So let's see, I think we can do with another pixel. So 31 pixels. Yep. And that creates a nice realistic effect. Okay, well, let's see, do we have anything else to do? We can do, like, maybe improve the email address area. We can do something like this. Let's see, placeholder, we can do required, so that if we don't have a valid email address, it's gonna pop this thing. And we can also do some hover and active effects on the actual element. So let's see, input type email, and I'll do this. Hover and focus. They're gonna have the exact same styles. So on hover and focus, I'm gonna change the border. Actually on hover and focus, we need to change the border on the form wrapper, not on the actual input. So I'm gonna move these right here, and I'm gonna say border 1 pixel solid, and I'm gonna darken the light border by about 10%. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Very subtle effect. And that's it, guys. Let's see, if we resize, this will be centered. Pretty good. Let's see, the timer works properly. Just change the date. If you change the format to off, it's gonna be single digit. Put on for 2 digits. And let's change the date to like 17th of September. Or August, next month. Let's see. Yep, 31 days, 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 7 seconds. All right, guys. Well, that was it for this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and please leave your comments and suggestions in the comments area. And until next time, thanks very much for watching. This is Adi signing out.